Good morning, original Mama Betty fans. Today we got the men's virtual cooking competition, and I'm going to treat you guys to some delicious Shito Loo. I'm saying that in Ghana, Shito Loo, with some rice and peas using red kidney beans as well. But for starters, let me introduce you to my ingredients that I'll be preparing in the background, and I had my naughty son helping me. Okay, so my ingredients. So if you look down here, these are some onions. You got the red and the white onions. But when we'll start off with the red onion first. These are some green and yellow peppers that we've cut up. Well, my son is looking at me because he did it. So he wants me to make sure I say he did it. This is some ginger. That's some garlic. I always like to use my garlic that's already been grounded in there. It makes the cooking quicker. And then I've got some tomato puree, just a Tesco brand, you know, keep it simple. My washed and diced meat ready for the cooking, and a bit of all-purpose seasoning as well. So mainly that's it. What I'm going to do now is to start mixing so that we can get the Shito Loo on the fire. It's a very simple thing to do, but it's so delicious. Okay, so I'm going to now put in the blender the red onions. I am going to put in my ginger, and now I'm going to put in my garlic. It all depends. If you like lots of garlic, it's fine. There's no particular measurement. Okay, I quite like a lot of garlic, so I'm going to add a bit more garlic to it. Okay, so that's it for the garlic. So remember, so far I've got my onions in there, my red onions, my ginger, my garlic. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of the good old all-purpose seasoning that everybody has in their kitchen somewhere. Just about 2 spoonsful. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is to add some oil. Can you believe it? The main ingredient itself, the pepper, the chilies, the red hot chilies. So this is what this whole dish is about. That's why it's called a Shito Loo. Yeah. So I'm going to put a few of these in there. It just depends on, you know, how much hot chilies you can bear. But sometimes I use 10. Yeah, I know I'm crazy, right? But yes, but my kids enjoy it too. They have it and they enjoy it. So, but everybody's different. You can use 1, 2, whatever. It's entirely up to you. So that's going to go into the blender. So now you can see in the blender the red onions, the ginger, the garlic, some all-purpose seasoning, and then now I put my red hot chilies in there as well. All you need to do is to put a bit of oil in there. Okay. You can use olive oil as well if you like. Again, it's entirely up to your taste. And then what I'm going to do now is add some water. Okay, so now it's time to blend our spices. So here we go. And that's all we need to do. That's enough. So that's now blended and ready to go on the meat. Okay, so time for the clean diced meat, goat meat, to go into the pot. So I'm going to get that into the pot, and then we're going to pour the new blended spices that we've just done. Okay, so this is my blended spices. So I'm now going to put it into the pan with the meat. You should be here to smell it. It smells gorgeous already. So, cameraman, do you want to show everybody what that looks like so far? Okay. So now I'm going to stir that just a little bit, mix it up with it. So all that would happen now is that I'm going to leave that to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. So we'll be back at that stage. Okay, so we're back. Now I just want to show you what we're going to put the red kidney beans on the fire to start making the rice and peas, which we're going to enjoy with that delicious Shito Loo, by the way. But in the meantime, I'm sipping on a coffee, just enjoying my coffee at the moment. But anyway, let's get straight to this one. Okay, so these are red kidney beans from Tesco's. If you get them from Tesco's, all I'm going to do now is just pour all the contents into a bowl. There you go, and this is going to go on the fire now with a little bit of extra water, just so it can cook for about 40 minutes, and then at that stage we'll tell you what happens then. But for now, we're just going to show you what's happening with the Shito Loo since we put it on fire. So as you can see there, it's coming together very nicely. Very nicely. Okay. Okay, now let's check on our rice and peas, which is what we're going to be enjoying with our Shito Loo, which is cooking. As you can see, it's all cooking there. Now at this stage, the red kidney beans have been boiling for a while now. I think at least more than half an hour now. So what I do is I don't put normal salt in my cooking. Actually, you would have noticed that I didn't put any normal salt in the Shito Loo as well. Try and avoid salt because most of the spices that you use are already salty. So stay healthy, stay fit, avoid salt, okay? So this is my Maggi cube, okay? Doesn't matter whether it's the chicken one or the shrimp one, it's all Maggi cube, right? So, and it's tasty. So I'm going to put 4 of these in the red kidney beans that are boiling at the moment. That's my second one. And my third one, and finally coming up the 4th one. So all you do at this stage is to stir it, okay, just stir it, and I'm not going to add any more water because the next stage is that this rice and peas we're going to make it with coconut oil, sorry, coconut milk. Did I say coconut oil? Really? Coconut milk. Okay, and it's oh, I can't begin to tell you, it's lovely. So next thing you're going to see me do is to open up the tins of coconut milk, which I'm then going to pour into it, and then we'll add our rice, and then we'll leave it that to cook. So see you soon. Hey, so we are back. Now we're checking on our red kidney beans. Remember, I put in 4 Maggi cubes, right, not long ago. So I've just been stirring gently because you don't want to mash up the red kidney beans. And I looked for some of the Maggi cubes that had not mixed up yet with the red kidney beans, and just broke them down so that it mixes quite nicely. So now that I'm happy, the next stage, as I said, this is the coconut milk rice and peas. So what I've been doing is opening these up. Again, that's the coconut milk. Like I said before, just like the red kidney beans, you can get this from Tesco, Sainsbury's, anywhere. So I've got 5 of them here because I like mine so rich, tasty and nice. So you don't have to use 5, it's entirely up to you, but like I said, I like mine nice and rich. Now I'm going to put that in here. Probably need a spoon to do that, but never mind. There we go. Okay. my second one. Mama Betty, Papa, koye pa. So my third one here. My fourth one. I like it so rich. My kids have been enjoying this so much that they've been biting their fingers. They actually don't have any fingers left now. You can hear them in the background. Okay, so my final one. So I would not be adding any more water to this. When I put the rice in it, it would cook and there will be no need to add any more water. Just the coconut milk will be cooking the rest of the dish. So that's all the coconut milk in there. What I'm going to do now is to gently stir, because like I said, you don't want to mash up the red kidney beans. Okay, so I'll leave this to boil for about 5 minutes before I put the rice in, and then we'll come back to this. Now in the meantime, obviously my Shito Loo is still cooking and I've reduced the fire, but most of you know bay leaves, I'm sure. So just to give it some extra yeah, like my Betty would say, I'm just going to put a few of these in there at this stage, and it will just help with the... Okay, so just gently stir that because this is almost done now. Okay, alright, and then we're going to cover this back and just leave that to do its own thing. So 5 minutes of this boiling up a little bit, and then we'll be putting the rice in, and we'll show you that in a few minutes. So time to add the rice to our boiling coconut milk and red kidney beans, because we're making wache, right? Different style. So 4 cups of rice is all I'm going to put in there at the moment. Okay, so we are back to the Shito Loo, which as you can see there, it's now ready. All we want to do now is to garnish it a little bit, and you remember the onions, the white onion from earlier on as part of the preparation, and our peppers as well. So all I'm going to do is put them all in there, stir it and leave it for another 5 minutes, and the Shito Loo stew is done. Okay, so we've put that in our Shito Loo and you can see how it looks like now. So just gently stir at this stage. Okay, just until you have a nice mix. There we go. Okay, all right, so this is the final dish now. So as I said, this is some Shito Loo with some wache, which is rice and beans, or we use kidney beans in this instance, with some coconut milk. So enjoy. Look at that, beautiful. I know my first son, he's gonna demolish this in like 5 seconds. But anyway, thanks for watching and enjoy it when you can. Alright, take care, bye.
And so what there, for minim some move a money me a contapa, Monfenchen. Now, your food flags were near out of stock, is back in stock now. And tip me so. Oh, man, is say job. Now, for so original, I know I'm a say jam, me patcho, me dear betchere, yes, me dear see. So, ye be at tune. Into what would dear grow your website in the studio, most me be at tune. Now, say next year, a young man, son. Kitu e woman ye, so Kitu e woman ye. We are Diane now per se. Would the coach will be a now call a whole be announced as one if you muy baby, and I person to come to fear money or many now, then you'll be a. Now, dear, me tell of me, so I will say, Mono, I have to set over in 2 years, no to me and I this you. Near to me, no, any. Near to me, no, a mosso. near to so me and sans in me. So, Nebo at that for me, Bia, me debrem bia, ye bia, a born at that for my union, bet me to be intimate. So when you get one, or me, I should see me, come, hey, you come.